Hello, my name is Alvian Azhar, and I want to explain my understanding about phonetics and phonology. Phonetics is a study of speech sounds, and there are three elements of phonetics, such as uh, articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. Articulatory phonetics is about how we pronounced sounds, and acoustic phonetics is focuses on physical sounds, and auditory phonetics is how the listener perceived the sounds. So, in articulative phonetics, there are consonants and vowels, and the definitions of consonants is the definition how we pronounced consonants is consonants are pronounced with some restrictions in the vocal tract that impedes the airflow. In vowels, it has little restrictions that flow through the nose and mouth. So, for example, the word consonants, the C is considered a consonant, and O is a vowel. So, next one is place of articulation. So, in place of articulation, there are some of place of articulation, such as bilabials. Bilabials, the sounds, the definition is uh, the upper lips and the bottom lips are bringing together. So, for example, p, p, m, and b sounds. And next one is labiodentals. Labiodentals, the the examples of these sounds are f, f, f. So our upper teeth and the bring together with the bottom lips. So next one is interdentals. Interdentals, the definition is the interdentals are the th sounds. So for example, the sounds and the. The examples is bath, and the other one is uh, the. And next one is alveolars. Alveolars. The examples of alveolar sounds are T, D, and S. So is pronounced by raising the tongue to the up the tongue. And palatals, the examples of palatals are judge, badge, measure, and that's all. And next one is uvulars. Uvulars are the k sounds, and k sounds. So for examples, I give you examples like kick, bang, and uh, like kick, bang, and I forgot the other one. So next one is manner of our articulation. So in manner articulation, there's voiced and voiceless sounds. So to understand the voiced and voiceless sounds, the definition of voiced sounds is when we pronounce it that we make like restriction from the mouth, and it result vibrations. So for example, the z sounds z z z. So we can't like the airflow is impedes from the mouth, and the voiceless is like s. We can feel that the airflow through the mouth like freely. So that's the example of voiced and voiceless sounds. And next one is nasal or nasal on and oral sounds. Nasal sounds, uh, sorry, oral sounds are the sounds that pronounced pronounced the sounds that are produced, and the airflow in oral are from its just flow through the mouth, and it blocked the air to escape from the nose. And nasal are pronounced the airflow is are through the nose and mouth. So that's the definition of nasal and oral sounds. So next one is vowels. Vowels are like I said, the little restriction or of the airflow from the lungs to the mouth. And there are there's a lip rounding in vowels. For example, bone, bean, and like boot. So it makes only uh, rounded vowels. So it makes our lips rounded. And next one is nasalization of vowels. Oh, sorry, diphthongs. Diphthongs. The definition is diphthongs is the two vowels are squashed together. For example, the word bait. The word bait. The vowel is a and I. It becomes a sounds like it. That's what it's called, diphthongs. So two vowels that squashed together. For example, the like I said, bait. A In bait there are a and I sounds, so it becomes a. The next one is nasalization of vowels. Nasalization of vowels mm, like like consonants. The examples like when when we pronounce the vowels, that are that are that are the flow that are through the nose and mouth. That's the the definition of nasalization of vowels. For example, bean, mean, and uh, uh, jeans. For that's the examples of nasalizations of vowels. And prosodic features. In prosodic features, we learned about tone and intonation. Tone, if the pitch, if the pitch level is across of syllable, it's called register tone. And if the if the if the if the if the if the pitch is across is change level, is changed across the syllable, that whether it's a high or low, or vice versa, we have that is called counter tone. And next is phonology. Phonology is a study of sound pattern. So in sound pattern, we learn about the pronunciation of morphemes. In pronunciation of morphemes, we learn the pronunciation of plurals. For example, cats, dogs, and foxes. So, and in this pronunciation of plurals, we learn about voiced. There are voiced and voiceless sounds, such as s and z sounds. For example, and sometimes the words that pronounce that written in s, we sometimes that we pronounce it with z sounds, and there are rules that in English that explain it. So for example, like cat, bag, cat, love, coughs, cam, can. So how we pronounce it to make it to plurals. So for example, cats, cats, dogs, dogs, and foxes. So there are three examples, like allomorphs, s, z sounds, and es. So that is pronunciations of rules. Of plurals. And next one, examples of the allomorphs. The examples of this one is for the regular past tense of English. So for examples, glowed, it becomes glowed, and raid, it becomes raided, and hugged, it becomes hugged, grabbed, it becomes grabbed. So that's the examples of allomorphs in regular past tense in English. So the illustration of allomorphs, phonemes. The phonemes are the phonological units of language. In illustration of allophones, so for examples, bean, roam, and bead, and taking oral vowels is basic. That is as the phonemes. That is, vowels are nasalized before a nasal consonant with same syllable the rules of illustration of allophones. That's the rules of allophones. And next one is in in and we learn about tone, uh, tone and intonation, stress, and what so in tone we learn about when we speak or pronounce, it convey the meaning. For example, uh, the word contrast. The word contrast is a noun, and contrast is a verb. So why is it different? Because we give stress in if we give stress in the first syllable, it becomes noun meaning, and if we give stress in the second syllable, it becomes a verb. So contrast is a noun, and contrast is a verb. So that is my understanding about phonetics and phonology. Thank you.